Hey gang, well, Money in the Bank is officially over with, and it is now time for the results, and the rants, and the shoutouts. So let's get this bad boy going with the 2015 Money in the Bank results. First off, of course. And at the kickoff show, it was R-Truth versus King Barrett. And my pick was King Barrett to win because he's been on kind of a losing streak here lately. I'm not 100% sure why. And but yeah, I picked King Barrett to win, but turns out R-Truth won it. So kind of a surprise. And another surprise was they kicked things off with the Money in the Bank ladder match between Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Sheamus, Neville, Kane, Dolph Ziggler, and Kofi Kingston. Now, of course, my picks were Reigns, Sheamus, Neville, and Kingston. But your Money in the Bank winner is Sheamus. Next up was the Divas title match between Nikki Bella and Paige, and my pick was Nikki Bella, and wow, what a surprise. Look who won, Nikki Bella, woohoo. Then there was the Intercontinental title match between Ryback and The Big Show. My pick was Ryback to keep the title, and well, let's just say I was half right and half wrong on this one. I was half right as to saying that Ryback kept the Intercontinental title, but it was The Big Show who won by disqualification due to interference from The Miz. So I think this is going to set up a triple threat match between The Miz, Big Show, and Ryback at Battleground. So we'll see. John Cena and Kevin Owens had their epic rematch from Elimination Chamber. Sorry, last time I said Payback, but honestly, they've been throwing so many WWE pay-per-views at you so far this year, it's kind of hard to keep up with them all, but turns out, yes, Cena won, whoop-de-doo. And then there was a tag titles match between Xavier Woods and Big E of the New Day taking on the Primetime Players, and my picks to win to retain the titles was the New Day, but it turns out we have new tag team champions in the Primetime Players. So congratulations to those guys. I'm really happy for them, and hopefully they have a good long title reign. And finally, the main event between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose in the ladder match for the world title. Rollins retains it, even though they both grabbed the belt, fell, but Rollins held onto the belt when they hit the mat. So kind of a photo finish kind of thing, but there you guys go. Alright, so here are my thoughts on the whole thing. Again, R-Truth and King Barrett, again, I was a little bit surprised. I don't know why they're making King Barrett lose so much on pay-per-view, on Raw, on pretty much everywhere. I just don't understand that at all, so that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't know what's going on with that, but apparently they're punishing him. They make him king of the ring, and then suddenly it's like, we're not going to give you a push. So it's like, so what was the point? Sheamus winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. Really, honestly, I thought it could have been even way better if somebody else had won it who has not been world's champion yet. But does this mean Sheamus will once again be the world's champion? Well, it's not a guarantee, so we'll just have to see what happens. Who will he cash in on? When will he do it? It's really hard to say, hard to tell, but it's going to be, we're going to get teased for about next 4 to 5 to 6 to 8 months. So we'll see what happens there. I think it would have been more interesting if, if Neville had won the briefcase. I don't know if that would have made the fans like him even more. Roman Reigns getting the briefcase, I think that would make the fans hate him all over again. Because then they would sit there and just go, okay, he won the Royal Rumble, but he didn't get the world title at WrestleMania. Now he's got the briefcase and he can cash in anytime, blah, 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 blah. So Reigns not winning the briefcase, good thing there too. But Sheamus winning it, Again, he's been World's Champion before, but was never Money in the Bank winner. Why they decide to go with him, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but that's who they went with, so oh well. Nikki Bella keeping the Divas title from Paige. That's not a big surprise there. But I predict that Nikki's next opponent will probably be Tamina Snuka. I think that she could really pose as a very legitimate threat to the Divas Championship. And I think at some point Tamina Snuka will be the Divas Champion, which could set something up for Battleground. Because you notice that Tamina, I don't think she has gotten a Divas title shot yet. So I think she's going to be the next one to get a championship match. We'll see what happens. Ryback and Big Show Intercontinental title match. You had to pretty much see that The Miz was going to somehow interfere and get involved, and which is, again, it's probably going to set up a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title at Battleground. So no big surprise there. I really hope and think Ryback will be a good Intercontinental Champion, and I really hope he holds that title for a long, long time. Cena and Owens, you know they're going to go at it at Battleground, and I think they're going to set up some sort of a stipulation for it, involving some sort of no DQ stipulation, hardcore rules, street fight, no holds barred. It's going to be something, because they need to wrap this thing up as quickly as possible. Primetime players, New Day. Again, I'm really happy to see the Primetime players are the tag team champions. You know, it's hard to say who's going to take the belts. I still say that before the end of this year, the Ascension will be the tag team champions, but we'll just have to see what happens there. Do I see the New Day being the tag team champions again? No, but there'll probably be some dissension between the three of them before too long, because I can't see Kofi Kingston as a heel in that group, so it just doesn't work for me very much. And Seth Rollins getting the title back from Dean Ambrose. It was a fun run to see Dean Ambrose doing stuff with the belt and everything like that, but you had to know that Seth Rollins was going to keep the belt. More than likely, he's probably going to keep it till about around SummerSlam. If he holds on to it past SummerSlam, that's going to be a shock. So, but as long as they don't give it back to John Cena, because that would just be like, oh, here we go again. All right, gang. Well, I'm going to wrap this bad boy up, but I want to give a few shout-outs to some people. I want to give one out to Gordon Maston, who earlier did a Money in the Bank rundown with Matt Jerishow. So if you guys can, go check that one out. It's called, I believe it's called GM Reviews Money in the Bank. So please go check that out. Will's World should have a Money in the Bank results video up. Hopefully here later or tomorrow or something like that. And attituderanation, I saw over the weekend. He posted a couple of videos, so hopefully he'll have a Money in the Bank results video to do too. So there you guys pretty much have it. So go subscribe to him. Again, Gordon Maston, Matt Jerishow, attituderanation, and Will's World. Hope you guys go subscribe to him, check out their videos. And if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe and let me know what you thought of the Money in the Bank show. Was it better than last year's, or was it worse? Favorite match, least favorite match? Love to hear from you guys. I'm going to get the heck on out of here. And as always, stay strong and rock on.